Teenage Pregnancy. Authors: Regina Moreno Núñez, Priscilla Rivera Saucedo, Víctor Emilio Martínez Gómez, y Andrea Fernanda Martínez Gómez, and your presenter, Kinam Yael Nevares Rios. Let's start. Summary: the problem of teenage pregnancy is a global problem at all social levels, and one of the causes is that in some cultures women are married and raised to give birth from a young age, the number one cause of deaths in women aged 15 to 19. 90% of these data occur in developing countries, for example in Mexico and Latin America, usually due to a lack of education and options, and because sometimes were denied the right to decide about their sexual life. Teen pregnancies have an impact on social and economical issues. This type of pregnancies lead women to drop out of school. Only 50% of women graduate with a diploma at 22, and only 10% of women with pregnancy before this age they graduate from high school. Children resulting from teenage pregnancies have a higher percentage of dropping out of school, health problems, and difficulty finding employment in a large way. Keywords: adolescent, problem, decisions, health, pregnancies, education, and economy. These are some of the concepts we were going to see in this presentation. Introduction. Of adolescence, there is an increase in hormones, which lead to physical and emotional changes as a result of the growth. All this change begins and a sexual desire is born. For this, sexual education is key in this process. There are physical risks of adolescent pregnancies, since the body is not ready to give birth yet, apart from the fact that normally there is not enough economic stability to support the baby. Background. Teenage pregnancies are increasing. Main question of the investigation is: what causes teenage pregnancy? Questions of the investigation: what is teenage pregnancy? What consequences does this problem bring? And why is it common to see? Objective. Our objective is the main purpose of this investigation is to find out the reason why this issue is currently present. The general objective of the investigation is to know accurate and true information about this problem, know the causes and effects, and reach a logical and concrete conclusion. Hypothesis. We believe that the economy, education, and values are factors that guide someone to adolescent pregnancy. And the reason why this problem is still present is that the factors are not something easy to eradicate. Justification of the investigation. Not knowing the consequences of premature pregnancy will lead to a very difficult life in the future. We want to come up with solutions to avoid and prevent these problems since there are a lot at stake. Theoretical framework. A series of surveys and investigations were carried out with adolescents between the ages of 12 and 19. Method. Searches were carried out on websites of official pages and organizations, and some surveys were made with several questions to determine the best conclusion. Materials and instruments. Different websites and tools as a survey maker. Analysis. We analyze all the obtained information while collecting from the surveys and the websites we search for. We found out that teenagers think sex education is not enough. Conclusions. Lack of sexual education as the cause of most of the pregnancies in adolescents. Since in many cultures, families, and countries, it is still seen as a taboo subject that should not be discussed. Results? In your opinion, what is the main reason why teenagers get pregnant? Did led to 80 to 18 answers. 50% of the people vote for poor sex education, 38.9% irresponsible, and the other ones divided by 2 is by mistake and birth control error. Do you schools and parents are doing enough to educate teenagers about the dangers of teen pregnancy? The 55.6% of people vote for yes, 33% of the people vote for not enough, and 11 percentage of the people vote for no. This is the link for the answers. Thank you.